Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but just introducing the Vaporizer potentially for a second time if I get the first video out, which at this point I actually don't know if it will be. But that first video was pretty much a dramatic video documenting literally the first time I've ever actually owned a sort of all valve amp just like this Fender Vaporizer. Yep, so I bought it about sort of late October 2024. And yeah, so I've had a chance to gig it in different scenarios, function bands. And originals band. It has been like genuinely quite game changing. If you have never had a valve amp and you've been kind of all digital like I have, then yeah, it's pretty game changing. Just the response and the feel has been so cool. And I played a gig straight away. Sound engineer was just like, that thing looks cool, and it really does. You know, super vintage and super light. I know that's a bit random, but like actually to like pick this thing up is just really light as well, which is proper nice to go and gig and not feel like you lug in a big massive amp, but it's loud as well. I believe it's two 10-inch speakers, and they're like Vaporizer special Fender speakers, which is pretty cool. Just going to introduce a pretty cool tone. Oh, not really a tone, but can't really call this a tone, but just the Vaporizer special mode, which basically if you have the volume all the way down and turn the reverb up, it creates quite a hiss, which does go off when you turn the reverb down. But here we go. So quite interesting. Not really usable, and it's at speaking volume, so it's not like it ever goes really louder than that. What are the surfy riffs? As I say, not entirely usable, but pretty nice. It's just pretty fun, it's pretty interesting, apart from that hissing. But just crank the amp a bit. And I say a bit because, you know, you don't want to be annoying the neighbours. Oh, nice. Lovely clean tone, just lovely. Yeah, it's quite warm. So obviously I tried it at home, kind of like practice level volumes, and it was always just very clean, kind of like this. So I was kind of going in thinking there's going to be a lot of headroom here, and then as soon as I went really sort of a quarter way up, can't even think how loud I got with this thing, but it wasn't that loud because it just cut through straight away. But immediately I played and I was like, I had some drive pedals set up and I was like, oh, this is driving a lot more than I thought. So maybe tweaked my blues driver a little bit and tweaked, I was using the Rat as well, so it was just sort of like, oh god, I need to tweak this before I play. So it's a bit learning on the job for that one. Nice. Bit of reverb. And the tone's just... Tone on the amp, it's only 3 knobs. Volume, tone, and reverb. The tone's just like straight in the middle, really. And it's just so good for that kind of thing. It's so simple, If you ever get, you know, I've been using a Line 6 HX Stomp, and it's just, you know, it's obviously got a lot to it, and it does sound good, I think, for when I play like weddings and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, the simplicity of this is just really, really cool. I might switch guitar now and just go through a couple of guitars just to sort of just show a bit of the tones. Let's do it. Oh. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Now I just switch into this SG, which I bought coming up to December. I will finally own it, if you get what I mean. Yeah, it sounds nice. The output of these on this, especially on that neck, pushing the amp a lot more boomy. I think this is my favourite. The P90 is really very nice. And that's just on the bridge there. Yeah, if you want to do anything funky. At this volume. It's really, you know, nice and spanky and funky. For the money, how much you can buy this amp for, like if you see it on Facebook Marketplace or something like that, for the money, it's pretty awesome. It's gonna get, people are gonna like the look of it, which is, if you're into that thing, a good thing. It sounds good. It's not expensive. Yeah, and it's just all kind of vibe. Sounds really cool. Let's switch it up. I'm just gonna. This is a P90, so we're going sort of single coil P90. An explosion. Going towards humbuckers. Yeah, this is the guitar I was actually using live both times, which is kind of annoying now for a sort of review and how I feel about the amp, but and I haven't put it in vaporizer mode once because it just really is not very usable, and it does go very loud and stuff. I think overall, yeah, just really, really cool. If you ever see one and you want to buy one, I could not recommend it more. Even though it's just kind of a basic sound there, for some reason it's just captured me so much. Yeah, I guess I better sign it off there before I just babble.